Hey guys, hey everyone. Welcome back to
Hi.
another Team Singer Live. I'm Bezo, and as ideal, you've seen him on the past few live streams. And today
Hi
we are
guys, hi
with
guys.
we are with our friends from Neu Entity, Hanafi and Ferdaus. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi,
Okay,
everyone.
so we've been working with Firdaus and Hanafi for more than a year now. We've been working with them on Singa as well as some other projects here and there. And maybe Hanafi and Firdaus, you can tell everybody, just introduce yourselves to everyone.
Me,
Hanafi, go ahead.
Yeah.
me.
You go first. You go first.
Um, okay. Hi, my name is Hanafi. I'm from Neu Entity, and for the Singa project, most of the things that we do is actually the branding aspect, and also when it comes to marketing, I'm their go-to guy lah. Technically, yeah.
Yes, hi everyone. Ferdaus from Neu Entity, and been working with them since we got to know them as neighbors so long ago, and
Oh, yeah.
had a great relationship with these guys at Toku. And when they talked about this amazing project, I couldn't resist but to, be part of it. So yeah, this was awesome. Yeah, so I mean, we basically took them through our process, and the first thing we want to know is just to audit the whole brand and what exactly it's all about. And one of the ways we can do that is through this business model canvas that Bezel has just put up now. So it's like, if you look at it as a stage, right? The business is a stage, and everything that you see on the right hand side, from value proposition, relationships, channels, audiences, that's the front stage. Basically what people see lah. And all that stuff that's going on will generate you income. Whereas to get that value proposition up and running, you need everything on the backstage going. So that includes key activities, key resources, and partners. And all of that work will incur expenses. So you have a viable business when your projected income, is more than your expense rate. So that's the first thing we want to understand. Because actually, to be honest, back then, yeah, we had going was a great story and some amazing vision of where this is going. But how do we materialize that into an actual business? Because investors are not gonna go in with just great story lah. They want to see something that is with a roadmap that actually has a plan. So I think this first step is very crucial lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about Hanafi?
Me. I think for all the branding stuff, the best person to answer is actually Firdaus. But for me, if you ask me to think about Singa, like if I'm doing the brand, I'm very personal brand kind of guy, and Firdaus knows this. So if I had to throw you a question, it would probably be things like, what descent is Ryan gonna be like, which is a hero like Singa? What does he like to eat, and this kind of stuff that you need to build on the persona of the person that is going to be portrayed on the screen.
Yeah.
But-
I think I think it was that discussion that led to us starting a Twitter account for Singa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we wanted to give like Singa some sort of like a personality.
Yeah.
And I think on Twitter front it's working quite well. There's quite active. People are responding to whatever Singa tweets. And I think we might want to carry that sort of like personality into the show as well. Yeah. So that was great actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was the next step, we took in terms of promoting our brand?
What was it? Oh yeah, so we did this exercise called brand attributes.
Oh yes.
So I think when we did the business model canvas, we were trying to understand who are we speaking to, who are we talking to, who's in our audience. right? And I know tokusatsu has a very loyal and devoted tribe. You know, people love this and people take this seriously. So we don't want to take it lightly, lah. So we want to understand who this is for. At the same time, we also want to understand where's the money at, because we have to do this at a certain level of scale that makes sense as a business. So then diversifying that audience set become very important. So once we kind of understood the audience and how we're gonna reach them, we translate that into here. This is sort of like to fill up each category. How do we with words, basically with descriptive adjectives that describe how the brand is going to be perceived, and words that describe who the audience are, what's our tone of voice, or what is the actual impact or benefit that we have for the audience, and what makes us different from any other superhero franchise out there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think this was quite memorable for me because I remember you had us just list as many attributes as we wanted, right? And then after that, you told us to cut down to 3. To 3 each, and then later on you told us to pick 1. Yeah, that was the toughest part. Yeah,
It's like you want
I know,
all the attributes, right? Actually,
yeah, because
But
you
then-
know you can think of like 10 items, right? Yeah, but you guys help us figure out what's the one important one that we wanted.
Look, I mean, brands are very complicated entities, like very complicated things. A human being is very complicated. So having to lock down or choose out of all the things that we feel is a reflection of us to just the one is a challenge in and of itself. So yeah, but there was a thought process, and I think we were able to agree to the choices that we've made, and it's manifested in wherever you see nowadays.
It was very difficult.
simplifying it would be like asking you if there's only one thing that you want to be known for, what would it be? That would be simplifying it. But
Yeah.
of course, now you've seen the whole process, and then you know how it's like.
Exactly.
Yeah. Is there anything more here?
I mean, this is a key exercise that we always do with our clients. Even if they don't have much time for any other strategy work, they need to know this kind of like schemes through the entire brand. You have very strategic words that describe each area. And then
Wait, let me go back to that. Sorry.
yeah, there is.
But all I can say is, even though our viewers, what you are seeing is the model, but I can tell you from personal experience, even Vessel will agree on this one, is that without their guidance, you can never do this on your own. That's all I say. You know, you understand what you want. You think you understand what you want. I thought I understood what I want. Vessel thought he understood what he wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, but no.
That's a good point. That's a good point, because one of the value that we do when we do this kind of exercises is we get alignments. We get alignment between the stakeholders. It's rather easy if you're doing it to a sole proprietor or a person who's running a one-man show. But the moment you have a board or you have a group of people, they're all going in the same direction, but each one has its own interpretations of what that goal is or what that brand is supposed to be. And
that is true.
It's a very simple exercise, but it's also it can get very complicated and very high tension almost.
Yep. You can tell us about that.
That's why you can try to take this and do it on yourself, but ideally you need a facilitator.
Yep. And I will say here right now, the best facilitator for this is, of course, the two wonderful gentlemen that you are seeing right now. Apart from me and Vessel, that is.
Kind.
Okay, shall we put up the last slide now?
Yeah, what was it?
The competitors.
Oh yes. So that's also another step to understanding where we fit in the whole thing,
Yeah.
So, right. So yeah, this was one of the earlier models that we deploy for understanding who's in the competitive landscape. So like direct people who are sharing the same demographics, same geography, even people who are, you know, when you talk about for example, you talk about Coke, the direct competitor will be Pepsi, something like that, or McDonald's, KFC. Indirect, I mean, yeah, exactly. So like for Singa as a superhero in Singapore, rooted in history and heritage, who's out there in the direct space. So no reveals. This is like confidential stuff. So and then we move on.
They all know lah. It's VRN, man.
Everybody knows lah.
No. Okay, that's direct, but not that has no root in heritage. So that's, in terms of differentiation, there's already that thing going on. Category would be, okay, let's zoom out a bit more. What's in the same category as what we're trying to do? Okay, superhero franchise and so on. So we can look at what's out there lah, not just in Singapore, perhaps.
Yeah, like the whole of tokusatsu.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct. Yes. And then we have further out, there's alternate as well. These are people that vie for your audience's attention, but may not necessarily provide the same value proposition as you, right? And even outside of this container, like might even be like instead of people paying attention to your stuff, right? Where could they be paying attention elsewhere? Like instead of watching tokusatsu, they could be watching, you know, Korean dramas. So all that, it goes under the biggest category ever. I mean, biggest outside of alternate even. Yeah. So it just allows us to position. Okay, who should we be watching out for? Who should we pay attention to? And we can also learn from brands that take attention away from our audience. And what is it about that brand, or what is it about their marketing approach that works, that they get that attention? Then we can take that and apply it to us. So there's a lot of ideas that can come out of this exercise itself. Yeah,
that's true. I mean, like, of course, one of our biggest concern was how to, you know, convert friends of Bunny the dinosaur and to tokusatsu. I mean, let's face it, Bunny the dinosaur is like an accidental tokusatsu.
I think it's very simple. Just show them what happened to the voice actor. Just show them the article, then okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, we have a purple kaiju there, man. We just need a hero to come and fight that purple dinosaur.
Good one.
I know, just joking. I don't really like Bunny, but you guys shouldn't hate Bunny for that. But he's still a purple kaiju.
Yeah, so one of the things that surprised me about this graph was that a lot of competitors that I thought were competitors turned out to not be competitors. You know, because it's kind of like helping us to identify, you know, who exactly competes against us and in what space. I think that's kind of like very important for us to understand as well.
Yeah, actually, when doing this, we sometimes find that initially when we put entries down as competitors, they might, as we engage with the community, as we engage with the market as a whole, they might turn out to be peers instead of competitors, and mentioning each other, or you know, there's this concept of rising together and helping each other out. So initially we thought not just for your business, for the Singa business, you know, this business itself, but generally, you can, it can be very surprising to see that who you thought to be a competitor can be a collaborator instead.
Yep.
Yeah, and also it helps to spread the brand awareness. Sorry?
See?
That's true.
Was that Hanafi?
These kind of things like mentioning each other, aside from collaboration and so on, is also brand awareness. You are able to tap into their brand market as well. Whatever they've already built, right? So yeah, you guys can share that whenever you look at each other as a brand collaborator instead of brand competitors.
Yeah. So basically, these are the possibilities that can arise when you go through all these processes. So you understand what's out there. You understand the environment around you. Not, of course not. I don't, by environment I don't mean you go outside and you see got tree, got car, no lah, not like that. I mean your business environment, yeah. So this makes you think about how you should move, where you should move, and how we should. I think the real thing, I think the proper thing to say is not how we should, but rather more to how we must approach the challenges ahead of us. Because if you do not know how to maneuver, I think you'll find yourself getting stuck.